Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. And it's been a while, but I have been building some stuff based off some things I haven't had in that weird, boring thing called real life. And well, in real life, I have quite a few of these of little cars, like toy cars, and there's a game that you can play that involves racing and shooting and not actually physically damaging your cars, but you can make your cars look the part. And well, I've done that to some cars in real life, and then because I like Scrap Mechanic, I went and built them in Scrap Mechanic. So if I just fall off my lift and get rid of this horrible zoom, I can go and find them. So in case you are wondering, that game is Gaslands, and I have a few of my cars, and they are here, and I'm just going to get some more interesting thumbnails because the current ones are terrible, and I like the sound effect. Yes, just the sound effect. Actually, wait, hang on. Just get some nice thumbnails of them. There you go. If I remember, there will be some nice pictures on the screen of them in real life compared to the ones in Scrap Mechanic, and they're okay. Some of them are better than others, and like this one, for example, insert picture, mostly the same. It actually wait, I'll just build it. Right, big. Right, so I've taken it off the lift. My guns magically appear out of nowhere. It has radar dish and guns, big gun at the back, toolbox, and huge ride height, and these, and this. And most of it is made with New Legend mod, so I can destroy it because they have the destructible version. There are, why am I zoomed in? Don't want to be zoomed in. There's only some stuff of the bars at the front, and a couple of other bits that aren't destructible like the radar, but I can close the door, and I can not shoot my nice camper van, which is totally not welded to the ground to reduce lag. I can open this, it's supposed to open both sides, doesn't always. I have camera control on this, it doesn't go up and down, it just goes side to side, and then I can do that, and fire the nice big gun, which makes smoke for no apparent reason, and makes an awful lot of noise. Right, let's just get that back to the center because it's just like, then 5 is, oh yeah, my guns, very important. Just shoot stuff with projectile launchers and fire spuds, because spuds are the weapon of choice. And lights are important, big nice rally spotlights, and brake lights, of course, which you can hardly see, but I'm pressing S and we get some nice brake lights. What else? Oh, I've got indicators, which are the wrong way around, because 7 does that and 8 does the other one. And a horn. Horns are very important, we need horns. But this one can drive, sorry, bounce around a bit, crash into stuff, of course, because that's Scrap Mechanic for you, and Scrap Mechanic seems to have massive problems with grip. Like, these wheels look, they should have loads of grip. No, I'm just understeering permanently, permanent understeer. That's basically just how the game works, understeer. I think what Scrap Mechanic really needs is more grip. Just everything needs to have more grip. Friction just needs to be more. I think that's really the game's problem. There's not enough friction. Like, I'm sliding sideways down a hill. I mean, would that happen in real life? Probably on that hill, but like, if I stop, I wheel spin, I can do some more wheel spin, and I just understeer all the time. That's basically the only problem I can think of with Scrap Mechanic. And the weird suspension physics, but yeah. I mean, suspension is complicated and really weird, so yeah, our Amador sometimes jams, but just stick a thing on it, and then it magically opens, because physics. But this is my big pickup. It has enough ground clearance that I can walk underneath it, and it's not going to kill me, but this is just how it looks, and it's big, and like if it hits you with this, which it won't, 'cause it'll go straight over you, but if there's another car and it hits the car, it's probably going to roll them around a bit. But next car. So the next thing I built was this, and it looks a bit mad, is a bit mad, and it did wheelies until I added some weight at the front. Like when it didn't have much at the front, it did just do wheelies. If I get in, it just has permanent camera control. It has a horn. The horn also makes its name appear on the side because that's cool, and it has much thruster. So it needs thruster steering because the wheels are so small it doesn't turn at all without them, and it has nice big jet booster on the back and flaming exhaust, and it just happens to drop bombs out the back, which generally explode. Sometimes they don't always explode. It also has some pretty deadly missiles, so yeah, let's see if I can hit these. There you go, that's how you do it. The only problem with these missiles is I have tried it, and I shall now demonstrate. They have a sensor at the front. If you get in front of it, it blows up. But if I just grab some cardboard and build a nice wall out of cardboard, if I go and try and shoot at this wall of cardboard, its slight problem is that, oh no, didn't do it. Oh right, because I was close enough to it that it hadn't reached full speed. If it reaches full speed, then it does go straight through it. But that was quite effective, as you saw. So at close range, these missiles can do a lot of damage. They entirely incinerated that wall of cardboard. So imagine what happens if your car is parked there. Bye bye your car. But sometimes these bombs, when they come flying out the back, do actually blow up. Apparently they're not going to today. Come on. Do I have to get you started? There you go. They should do that. Boom. Right. See? That's what should happen. Let's see. I build this, and then I go and build something else. What else do I build? Let's just have a nice convertible, and then I get in this thing, and I fail to get in the seat, right? Get in the seat, and fire a missile at it. See, it goes through it because I'm too close to it. Yeah, that's bye the front half of your car. That was more devastating than I thought it would be. Just throw some bombs at it. The bombs, I'm sure the bombs used to explode a lot. Now they don't. Don't know why. They used to explode all the time. I haven't changed anything. Maybe they're just like not falling from high enough. I don't know. Right, I'm just gonna blow them up because otherwise I end up running into them later. Right, 2. Missed. Nope, didn't miss. Thought I missed. Right, so hello. What is this? Yeah, there is some rubble lying around in this world. There is, if I fly over here, there is some bits of car. Yeah, it has blown up a couple of times. Sometimes I stood in front of a missile. Yeah, that doesn't end well. Yeah, it can have an accident, and it had an accident once. I saved my lift because it was funny, because I was driving along. I fired the missiles, and yeah, it doesn't. Okay, let's just quickly do that. But I was like just driving along normally. I fired not the missiles, the bombs. The bombs immediately blew up for no apparent reason, and it was just going along, and then it wasn't going along, and I came out the seat because the seat got destroyed. So it just rolled away from me. Doing that because that's how bearings work, right? Yes, game. Yes, game. That is how it works, game. Let's just get rid of this. And then my other 2 cars. So this is supposed to be a Ford Focus. It's a bit long, really. A bit too tall and a bit thin, but it's got these big things over its wheels, and it's got big ram at the front. And if I get in, I have permanent camera control again. I can get the door, and its horn does many things. Nope, wrong car. Other car. I'm thinking the other car. I just like I can't remember what car does what. Just accidentally shoot my. Don't shoot the camper van. The camper van is nice. Don't shoot the camper van. Right, but it has a spud gun here, which fires much potato. Lights, very important. Oh yes, indicators, which you can hardly see because there's a giant ram in the front. Oh yeah, and the gun. Yes, very important gun. Boom. Big explosion. Pew. Boom, maybe? No. There you go, boom. Pew. Come on, where is it? Boom, there you go. Pew. Smash. Yes, very devastating gun. It basically fires the explosion of a canister. And that can open. What does that do? I can't even remember what that does anymore. Why can I not remember? That's not helpful. Oh well, let me just take a look. So 9 is supposed to turn the camera control on and off. Apparently it doesn't quite do what it's supposed to do. Oh well. Right, anyway, this is supposed to be a forward focus. It's not really, but it's got all the important bits like the ram and the minigun and the big anti-skid stuff on the back wheels. So yeah, it's got the important bits. But yeah, and then there's the other one, and the other one, I mean, from the front and from the side, like from the side, see that's kind of how it looks. It's got these things there, and it's got the red line and a big grill, and then it's got this, which doesn't really work, and this which does kind of work, and oh, I nearly blew the guns up. That would have been that bad. It's got the flamethrower. I'm doing air quotes, you can't see, and the back looks a bit odd. It's a bit wide and a bit thin. Wait a minute, that doesn't work. It's a bit wide and a bit not thin. The one for height, same thing, right? It's not the fastest going backwards. But forwards, it's got much thrust, so it goes fast. And on this one, the horn has many uses. So the horn beeps the horn, fires the gun, and yeah, it's like it beeps a few horns and fires a gun, because that's what you need your horn to do. And then we have front minigun, lights very important, indicators, and if I just zoom in, the reason they look like that is because I have, you can just see there, I have like nice flicky indicators behind it, because that's cool. And then we have the missiles, which are, I think they're the same as the other ones. I just have 4 of them, and they go boom and blow things up, and occasionally go through stuff because they're so fast. But this car can drift like really fast, and it's a bit silly thing, and it does that sometimes, but it's fine. It can probably do donuts. I need to test this. Do we do donuts? Sort of. We do Scrap Mechanic donuts, which is like it just drives around in circles. That's how Scrap Mechanic works with donuts. Yeah, so it doesn't quite look the same from the back, but from the front it's alright, and it's very deadly and very kill you. And this gun is intentionally not too powerful because it has 4 massive missiles, and we can have it too overpowered now, as it does also do that, which also basically fires a canister. Oh yeah, also, I forgot the horn. The other thing the horn does is it sorry, it does have a jump button. The jump button doesn't really do much, unless you're flying. You can sort of do this and sort of take off and take off. Yeah, it doesn't really work, but yeah, it kind of works. so you can go along and you can take off, and then you can flip, because that's kind of what it does. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, it worked once, it didn't work twice. Oh well, there is now a hole in the car. Yeah, also, Scrap Mechanic, weird new bug, I can do that. Didn't used to be able to do that, I can now. Don't know what's happening, so I can just have floating cars. But this car has now got a hole in it. Yeah, that's not quite supposed to happen. But let's get rid of this. I can go and show you some comparisons of all the cars in relation to their real life counterparts. So here are all the Gaslands cars lined up in order, and there should be photos on the screen of all the ones in real life, not lined up in order. But these are the cars, and I've tried to build them, and don't forget to go down in those comments and tell me if I built them well or if I have terribly messed up. And well, thank you for watching, and goodbye.